The following episode will contain spoilers. You have been warned.
You're listening to Cinema IRL, the podcast that throws you into the movie and asks the question, what would you do? Well, I'll never look at a wind-up monkey the same again. Thanks a lot for that. Amber and Scott saw the monkey and they apparently had a large blood budget. And now, Cinema IRL.
I wish I could switch places for just one day.
What would you do?
Put yourself in my shoes.
How do we handle this?
What would you do?
Put yourself in my position.
What would you do?
Now it's your turn.
That was one seriously screwed up monkey.
He definitely had issues. I would say that he needed some form of treatment. The monkey.
The monkey needed treatment?
Yeah, or maybe electric shock
Or an
therapy or
an acid bath.
Yeah, no, that was one bad monkey. So, folks, if you have not guessed, this episode we are talking about
The
monkey. When twin brothers find a mysterious wind-up monkey, a series of outrageous deaths tear their family apart. 25 years later, the monkey begins a new killing spree, forcing the estranged brothers to confront the cursed toy. Don't call it a toy.
Do not call it a toy.
Yeah, so this is based on a short story by Stephen King, and we follow the wacky escapades of a wind-up monkey that, I don't know, has a lust for blood and gruesome death.
I'm not sure I've seen two twins that didn't like each other as much since Cain and Abel. Wait, they actually weren't twins. They were just brothers.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, twins. I mean, usually twins are close, like almost.
Yeah, being born 3 minutes ahead of the other one seems to have put brother one in a dominant role, which he took as the big brother that doesn't protect his little brother, but beats him up and makes his life hard.
Say you want to suck its banana, or I'm going to eat the rest of your placenta.
Yeah, no. He was definitely a messed up character. So there's a lot of different directions we could go here with our what would you do's. So we have Hal, who was the more passive twin. And then we have Bill, who was the,
Or asshole twin.
Yeah. And when they were young and they first discovered the monkey, which their dad had acquired in France, and who knows where before that. But it was Hal that initially realized maybe this monkey is responsible for what's happening around here because their babysitter died. And then he wants to kill his brother because his brother just makes his life terrible. And so in an attempt to wind up the monkey and try and kill his brother, his mom dies. And that leaves Bill with a lifelong vendetta against his brother Hal because Hal essentially killed their mom.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't put it together right away, but eventually he...
Certainly wasn't his intention, and you couldn't will the monkey to kill who you chose. The monkey killed who the monkey wanted to kill, and sometimes it was a lot of people. So...
Yeah.
What would you do if you found something in your environment, something you came across, something in the course of your life, and realized it had evil powers like that?
Well, for one, I don't know if I would necessarily, I mean, if it didn't come with an instruction book, I wouldn't necessarily assume that if you turned the key, you were safe. Which seemed to be the assumption because the person turning the key had never been the one who died, but I don't know if that...
Oh, and that was only that they know that the two of them had. Who knows prior to that? I mean, they certainly had no history to think if you turn the key, you're safe. But the point being is you find something, you don't necessarily know it's cursed, and then something starts happening. You're like, weird things didn't happen until this item came along.
I mean, out of sheer curiosity, I probably would turn the key once, and as soon as I saw that grin or whatever the teeth thing it was when it starts, like I'd be like,
it was Freaky Monkey.
I'd be like, no, we're done. We done with the monkey.
Yeah, I'm sure that probably is not good PR for monkeys because there are monkey toys like that in people's homes and in vintage collections and in grandmas and great grandmas.
Oh yeah.
Bedrooms and dens. That is a toy that used to exist. I'd say it's more popular with the cymbals, with a monkey with cymbals clapping cymbals than it is with a drum. But yeah, no, there's that monkey was based on the fact that there are monkeys that look like that.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen those before for sure.
So once you realize that, heck, this monkey is doing something. This monkey is causing these deaths, causing this mayhem, whatever. What would you do?
Well, I mean, I'd probably take the road that they went near the end of the movie and realized that, okay, the monkey doesn't kill unless he gets wound up. So, how about we don't turn the key?
Yeah, because initially Hal, when he was young and realized that the monkey had killed his babysitter and killed his mom, he tried to chop up the monkey. And I say tried to because he did in that moment.
I mean, he
chop up the
successfully
monkey.
chopped up the monkey.
And
but
when he chopped off the arm and the leg and the head or whatever, there appeared to be blood inside.
goo, yeah, like black evil. Like at first, I thought it was a dream that he dreamed he did it, but no,
Yeah, no, it definitely had some sort of life-like bodily fluid.
not
in
what
it.
you would have expected to be inside that monkey.
No, you would expect it just to be springs and metal and
Yeah.
whatnot. And took all the pieces and put them in a garbage bag and put it in the garbage can and watched the garbage truck come and take it away and thought that was the end of it. That was not the end of it.
No.
Then they put it in a well, in a cardboard box with chain, which I thought was pretty ridiculous. And the other brother, Bill, actually fished it out, so I don't know how that would have turned out otherwise. But I think Hal, as a kid, had the right idea. Chop that monkey up, toy monkey, of course, evil toy monkey, and dispose of it and get rid of it and get it out of your sight. But it came back.
I mean, it's obvious that the monkey itself wasn't like. I think the monkey itself wasn't the evil. It was whatever was possessing the monkey, and it was just a vessel type thing. Like it got chopped up and got reassembled. Like I don't know that you actually could truly dispose of it. Like I think the best thing to do would just be recognize what it is, be like, okay, we're gonna hang on to this. We're just not gonna turn the effing key.
Well, and it obviously took them a while and dozens of more deaths to come to that conclusion.
Well, that's because Bill was like,
The bad brother.
I'm just gonna turn this key a bunch of times until my brother's dead.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a fully baked philosophy. Although I guess, if you don't have a rule book, that sounds reasonable enough.
Yeah, he's like, okay, maybe it'll kill someone close to me. But then he wanted to get Petey. Maybe because
Hal's kid. Hal's son.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess that was weird in a way because he was like, maybe I don't want an innocent dying because of this. But though lots
No, I don't think that's what it was. I think it was that he thought there was a better chance
that it would hit.
Hal would die if Hal's son twisted the key. Because when Hal twisted the key as a child, his mom died. So it seemed like a reasonable theory. I don't think it was anything about protecting the innocent or anything like that. It just was a means to an end.
Yeah.
And I have to disagree with you, and there is obviously no right or wrong answer here because Stephen King.
Yeah.
But I don't know that the monkey was possessed by anything. I would think the monkey is just an evil toy monkey that was somewhere along the line cursed by something. Maybe a witch or some sort of something. I don't know. But I would think the monkey was cursed. I don't think there's anybody else controlling the monkey, in charge of the monkey, reassembling the monkey. So it's
So it
interesting
can
how
just
we
put
come
itself
to
back
theories.
together if nobody's watching.
Yes, because it can also kill people.
And also,
it's a toy.
and it
Oh, sorry,
teleports.
it's not a toy. It's
And
not
it
a toy.
teleports, and the monkey does what the fuck the monkey wants.
Yeah.
Like when the monkey teleports, you think a cardboard box with a chain's gonna hold it?
That was pretty ridiculous. You'd certainly exchange that for a metal box, not a Tiffany blue kind of hat box.
Like I'm not even sure that Adam Scott, aka Petey,
the original Petey, the boy's dad.
I don't even know if the flamethrower on the monkey actually would have worked. I mean, I think they alluded that maybe that would be what took care of it, though.
No, the monkey always comes back. I mean, if he can come back from being disassembled with a big cleaver,
Well, I mean,
I think some
he was
melted
being,
plastic monkey skin can be rejuvenated.
I don't know, he was being melted down, and though I don't know. After watching the movie, the intro was a little dirty for me. Like, so why was he bringing the toy into a pawn shop? And why was his monkey paw up, ready to hit? Like, did he wind him first? Like, what? Because then he just went off, and then that dude died, and it doesn't actually make any sense after watching the rest of the movie with how the monkey operated. Unless the monkey really just operated however the hell it want, and it was the turning of the key was just an illusion.
Huh.
Well, and maybe at the end you kind of saw
I
that.
don't think the turning of the key was an illusion.
Well, maybe because at the end, I mean, Petey turned the key, and then the bees
the youngie
infested.
Petey Jr.
Yeah, infested that guy's body. Whoever the hell his name was. The fake cop.
Yeah, that was Ricky.
Ricky. And so that was the twist. And then
I don't know if that
Bill
was a twist.
Bill was fighting with it but didn't turn the key. And then it went off on its own and just like effing carnage everywhere. And he didn't twist it. I think the monkey in the end, the monkey did what the monkey wanted to do with the illusion that twisting the key is what actually caused it, but I'm not convinced.
Okay. So have you ever been faced with anything that was suspicious or had bad juju or that made you uneasy? Because that's something I think is not uncommon. People have definitely encountered things in the course of their lives where like, I don't like that. That makes me feel weird. I don't know. That gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I'm trying to think if I will say amongst things that give me the heebie-jeebies and discussing movies, let me tell you, for many, many, many years of my life, I was freaked the hell out by Chucky. Like Chucky freaked me out.
I love Chucky.
I remember our speech and debate team in high school had this one cardboard cutout that they would bring on tournaments, and it freaked me out. I mean, I was like, oh no. He gave me heebie-jeebies. That's before the TV show.
The TV show is wickedly funny.
Yes.
I mean, gory as heck, but wickedly funny.
Yeah, I think I haven't actually seen the movies. I don't feel like the movies were as funny though as the TV show.
But it's the same people and the same actor and whatnot. I think there was probably the same level of kind of sarcastic, saucy humor. But with this, when you think about things with the heebie-jeebies and things that are possessed, I kind of think of the movie Talk to Me, which was the one about the hand, the cursed hand, and that they'd activate the cursed hand. And like, if someone came to me and saying, do you want to come and play party with the cursed hand? I would say, heck no.
I think I got over my thing with Chucky at the point when Luke Skywalker was Chucky's voice.
What?
Mark Hamill played Chucky's voice in something. I think it was a reboot of a movie or something, or like it wasn't long term, but he did like one project where he was Chucky, and I'm like, okay, hang on. If Luke Skywalker is Chucky, maybe I'm not so freaked out by it anymore.
Yeah, Brad Dourif did the voice for the movies and then also the TV show, and definitely an iconic voice. I haven't heard Mark Hamill do that, but I think about things that seem anything that's like in the black magic realm. I think if I ever went to Louisiana, and they have some places in Louisiana that are about black magic.
Have you ever been to Louisiana?
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
But I have seen American Horror Story, which did have one of their seasons based in Louisiana, therefore I am afraid of the black magic.
I have gone to New Orleans quite a few times in my life, and yeah, if you go in the right places, you've got that voodoo presence.
Yeah, that kind of stuff I think actually would definitely make me want to steer clear of. I think as I get older, I'm more open and more receptive to just different things in life, but things that can mess you up, kill you, hurt others, that are somehow based in conjuring up some
the
sort
dark
of
arts.
evil. Yeah, conjuring up someone evil or whatnot. that would be a hard pass.
Yeah, no, I'm good. We'll pass on that one completely.
Yeah, and that's what I imagine as the backstory of the monkey, is somewhere along the way, some, disgruntled someone cursed her cheating husband and trapped him in the body of the monkey and he lashes out because he's been trapped, because he's a philanderer and kills people. I think there's a backstory there.
Yeah, I think the moral of the story is just, if you see something that resembles a toy monkey, it's not a toy. But if it resembles a toy monkey with a key, just stay the hell away.
Yeah, stay away from the key for sure.
We hope you enjoyed our episode. Thank you for listening. And to catch all the new episodes, please subscribe. We release 2 to 3 episodes weekly, so we'll have new content regularly. Until next time.